Beautiful beings of the universe, welcome to now. I painted my face because I wanted to, and also because I was listening to John Trudell, and he talks about protecting your spirit by painting your face. So that's what I did because I wanted to. Also, you arrive at the point of doing everything that deeply resonates with you when you have faced the entire opposite in the external realm. That means you've been deprived of your own being. So then you come to the rebel spirit and you do whatever you want to do. So here I am, spilling truth, doing things that my soul always wanted me to do. Because I get the right ground, not by support, but by anti support. So thank you, haters. Thank you, everybody who brought me to this platform. Because here I stand to tell my truth and to tell you your truth of who you are. Because once I know who I am, I also know who you are. So I'll be shuffling beautiful tower decks, and this is what I get: Seven of Cups. This talks about pay attention to your imagination in both the real world and in your dreams. Are you taking note of your dream journal? Are you jotting down your dreams? Even if you do not have that much time to write down all the details, just put some keywords and later you can just think about it, or maybe just draw, not with deep illustrations, but just like objects. You know what I'm saying. So you need to pay attention to your dreams. Take action to ensure that your dreams become reality. Don't sit idle and expect things to manifest on their own. Evaluate options closely and wisely before making decisions to ensure the best outcome. This goes out for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water sign. Take whatever resonates. You're going to attract lots of new opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. Seven of Cups. Time to turn your dreams into reality. Because what could stop you? Next, I also laid out some of the other cards. This one is the Hermit. I think you can see because the light is not so much blaring. This says, don't ignore your inner voice. To hear yourself, you may need to unplug and step away from the chaos. Be sure to take time to be alone to do some soul searching. Your answers are within. Do that. Keywords here I'm getting is soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom truth seeking, independence, being alone, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. So you need to sit and be alone with yourself, not be constantly with a bunch of people, even though they are your friends and so called family members. You need your own alone time. So get that being out in nature or just doing some meditations, doing some breath work, doing some movement. The next card I got is Ace of Cups. And this again goes for water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It says, let go of any emotional baggage that is weighing you down and start truly living your life. So get out of this this simulation of fear that the society puts the spell on you. Like I talked about last night, of how society puts a spell on you and you're told to be serious. You cannot laugh. The only laugh you hear in this world is of the wicked laughing at the good people. That is not laughter. That is being mean. That is being low. I'm talking of true laughter, like a child's laughter. Child laughs out of joy, out of pure joy. That is what I'm talking about. So this one is about you need to truly start living. This is your opportunity for a fresh start or a new relationship. Whether or not you choose to take the cup and drink from it is up to you. So you need to create beauty in your life now. Might be some love, some compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, marriage. This is for water sign. And in order to, for this thing to truly come to fruition, the other aspect of that might be emotional loss, doubt, creativity, emptiness, self love, intuition, repressed emotions. So work through those repressed emotions. When you say, "Oh, I've got a lot of heaviness in my body, in my own spirit," that is because you have those bunch of unprocessed emotions. So do not run away from that, but just go through that. And in that going through, you will find your energy blockages being opened up. So now you feel yourself more free. You feel yourself so much more alive. Because now you are not running on the paradigm that the world has set out for you, which is based on fear and greed. World wants you to act like dumb masses, like how they all are, like how they are all living in fear and living in group, in herds, the herd mentality, without a true sense of community. See, how the things have been diluted is the community sense comes from when you truly have well wishing for rest of the members of your community, when you truly want to protect them while they are in danger. But the see, but how you see people coming together these days is not out of that. It comes from this thing to bring the other person down. They don't like you, another person don't like you, they all come together to bring the right person down. That's not community. That's hate community. That doesn't serve nobody. So they want to leak onto your energy, thinking how the way you are creative, they want to destroy that. They want to shake your confidence. They want to shake up your belief system on who you think you are by trying to deny you respect, by trying to do some spells on you. But what you need to do, you just need to keep forcing ahead, stay focused. You need to have focus like laser. And this is the inner fight I was talking about in my video last night, to stay focused and to keep doing your thing that you want to create out of love, and ignore the other distractions in the external world and in your interior world too. So this way it's going to make it more, basically you want to experience yourself, you want to see what all I can create. Is that it? Because anytime you have reached the threshold, you feel so bored. You don't want to do the same thing you did last time. You want to keep creating something brand new in a in a different fashion now. Sameness is boredom, and society wants you all to be same. You all to want to dress up the same black cloth. Society doesn't want color. Society doesn't want creativity. They don't want beauty. See all the buildings, they're all rectangular, so boring. All the buildings look alike same way. Rectangular or triangular. All the cars look the same. All the models they come in the same way. Though you can have infinite amount of creative ways in which you can do one thing. So why would you want to choose and keep doing the same thing that you did last time? Because there is joy in multiplicity, in the multiplicity of creation. That's why the creator, God, universe, source energy, whatever you want to call it, that's why they made multitude of infinity. Every single thing is unique. But they want to compare you to that and say, no, you should be like them. Why? Why should you be like somebody else? You are absolutely unique fingerprint of the divine creator. You are meant to be you, not be somebody not like somebody else. Even if your family, if they compare you to some other sibling who they fit according to their agenda of how that person should be, and they compare you because you are different, don't take for that. You are unique. You need to stay yourself. You need to be your authentic you and know that nobody else can take that away from you. The only thing is about choosing. Do you choose yourself? Or do you choose to be like them, act like them, even though you do not, even if their ways does not appeal to you? We need to challenge the systems that is breeding us fear and greed. Fear, because they threat you. Like if you are so much yourself, we are not going to let you live easy life. We are not going to let you just be you. You're wild. You're like a crazy shaman. Your idea of freedom is just being you. You would not conform to their rules. So they want to breed fear into you. They would not give you stuffs. They would not give you things of the world because they want to trap your soul. But you have already known this that there's no joy in being a slave. And the world would clap for you. Like I said yesterday, world claps for a clown because they have sold their soul and they are living and working like slaves. They would clap for a clown, and everybody would clap for a clown because they want to stay and keep you blind and ignorant. They don't want you to question. Society hates people who question authority. The moment I ask why is this done this way? This is bullshit. Nobody wants to face me. They just want to suppress the question by saying, this is what is written, go read it. Nobody wants you to be intellectual. They want you to be like a slave. You read that document and you say, okay, you need to pay the penalty, and you say, yeah, okay. You need to take that loss because it's written that you are a fool. And they have written that on the papers, documentation everywhere. And you need to accept that, yes. And the moment you question, you are called a troublemaker. I've been called troublemaker my whole life just because I choose to stand with the truth and not and just not take your lies for a fact. Like why should I? I see clearly what you're doing. And the result is not very fancy. It does not get me the thing. Then in turn makes me question, why do I want that thing from a lying setup, from a lying society, which would give you things at the cost of you not being you? Why would I want to do that trade off? To develop a bold spirit means you need to let go of the things. You need to let go. It's not about achieving things materially, it's about letting go. So you have the power, you have the courage. And as you are on this process of letting go, you are getting more and more free. So free that you let go of the thoughts that you think are actually needed for you to be somewhere, for your entire idea of being a somebody gets challenged. See, you striking at the root of that. You know where I'm coming from? You strike right at the root of that, at the center of it. People don't want to speak to you. They think you are crazy. You're just insane. But the fact is, you just woke up in a world that is sleeping, and now their games and dogmas and strategies just doesn't fancy you. It never did in first place. It never did that to you in the very first place. It's not something very new that has happened. Now, through all of those attacks from the enemy, all that makes you is you just get more and more stronger. You get more bold. Your expression flourishes. You get more and more free. You say fuck the system, fuck the people who are not in for the favor of truth, for the favor of freedom, for the favor of beauty. They want to rip your soul and make you like like you don't value. Why do you think, despite so much comfort in this day and age, despite people having so much money, why do you think people are moving so lost and soulless? Why are so many people trying to commit suicide? Because they are not connected to who they are. They feel unworthy. Working in those offices, which does give you money, and of course, you are there and you might get award for that good work that you did, for that project you worked on, for weekends you worked. You might get an award, but truly you do not see what value have you brought to the real customer. I read somewhere by a very wise philosopher. He says that I've been busy doing so much work for a work that was not meant to be in the first place, to satisfy some customer who doesn't want it. And here I'm so busy selling my soul day and night and trying to make something work which is not needed. And even if I go ahead and make something work, you in the end would come up and say, this is shit. Because you see, it's not serving. Basically, the point is about clarity. So organizations, they want to keep you unclear with the work that you're doing. It's an unclear requirement, and you're supposed to just move in unclarity and supposed to deliver and talk like you have done so much. So all these masters and leaders at these big companies, they just keep on lying like, "Huh, we got this agenda. Last quarter we did this. Last year we did that," and all of those fancy stuffs. And it's the same thing going on. It's the same old bullshit story that you're told. Are you interested? They want to keep you tied through that, through their profits, and by giving somebody a bonus and somebody else no. By trying to show that this person is better than the rest of the five team members, this person is the best. And there's no guarantee about that. It's always their most favorable one, they would get the bonus. And to be that, you have got to literally sell your soul. You can have no opinion of yours. The moment you express what you think is wrong in the project, in the product that you're making, that you're delivering, in the testing that has happened, that was not worthwhile, and you report that, what kind of shit testing are you doing? Do it this way. What kind of development are you doing? This is not what should be the requirement. Like, why would you want to develop a workflow like that? Yeah? And there's no answer. They say, can you just keep quiet? Sorry, we are not seeking your suggestion. That's so bold of a suppression. Why would you want to work in such a place, such a filthy place? Because you have the fear that if I don't do that, how am I going to get the money? But did you explore the other ways? And even beyond that, life takes care of life. So you need not worry about, oh, I'm stuck in my root chakra. I'm so stuck and I feel so much unsafe, needs unmet. So let it be. Just move on. Keep going ahead. Don't stop there. Your problem is because you stop. Don't stop. Keep moving. See, life is like the river. When you stop at some point and you stop there for too long, that water will start to rot. You've just got to keep moving. Even despite your doubts, despite your unclarity, despite the decisions unmade. Keep moving. Keep walking. Okay? They don't want you to come and tell the truth. They want to laugh at you, call you stops so that you stop. Why should I stop though? Just like how the world shows how ugly they are, I'm going to show how beautiful I am. Because I depict light. Because I'm the light. And just like how you own your gods of devil, I own my gods of beauty, devotion, creativity, and truth, because they are always higher. So let's play the game. And I'm not going to stop. I'm unstoppable force, by the way. I stand strong just being alone. I've got no support, literally nobody. Absolutely, I stand alone. And because of that, I get all of the strength from my spirit to be this bold ass, fearless human being. Because I'm just all about experiencing my own higher, altered, creative states of consciousness. That's all I want to do. What is the point living a life, selling your soul and just making money to make that house and build stuffs? Bullshit. As if you are going to take that brick and mortar when you die. You have wasted your entire life selling your soul. That's a total bullshit life. That's a total waste of your living. Just running behind materialism. For what? If you say making money is my agenda, question why. What are you going to do once you have got that $1 billion? What are you going to do with that money? That should be a root question, because if your why is not clear, even though you achieve that, even though you do all the sacrifices, you go insane amount of working hours you put in, and you get that $1 billion, what are you going to do next with that is the question. What is your plan? What are your intentions? Just keep on having cars after cars, houses after houses, bathing yourself in gold and diamonds. That will bore you pretty sooner than you know, because you're aging. Everybody's aging. And you're not here permanently. But we tend to think like we are here forever. And in a moment, we can be gone. So, with this unsurety of life, with this strong awareness of your mortality, it's no worth running around for fake goals, which does not satisfy your soul. First of all, the only goal is to satisfy your soul. That's why you were born on this realm, on the planet. School wants to rip you away of your soul. Colleges want to rip away of your soul. Working environments, working offices, companies want to rip you out of your soul. The financial system wants to rip you out of your soul. They want to keep you confused, unclear, because they know a awakened man or a woman is dangerous. They call me dangerous because I know what you're doing and I would not do that. And they're scared that such people are dangerous because they would in turn make others rebellious. And the control system is too scared of rebels. That's why they want them not exist. That's why they want to attack them. That's why they want to kill them. The other price they say is you just keep to yourself. So you would have no access to people. So you would have no access to other like-minded people wherein you can further fructify. You can make your intentions bolder and louder of a cleaner, beautiful world where there's lesser pollution, there is more compassion, there's more freedom to be around nice, happy people. Why don't you see not even a handful of couple smiling faces? They want to make you run around like crazy for all this material and wealth and go insane. And then as you get old, they'll put you in some mental hospital and say this is okay. You are supposed to take believe in this shit that as you get older, you're supposed to get sick. No, it's a sick society that is leading to sick individuals. You're not supposed to be unhealthy and sick. Just watch out. Why? What has led to your poor health? It's your decisions to not be yourself. Because when you have chosen to sell your soul to not be who you are, what you're doing is you're restricting the life flow. You are basically denying your own soul things that you love because of fear, because of greed, because you're scared. I cannot live without this. And you know what? You can actually truly live without nothing. But they want to just control you and make you fearful. So every time You are trying to do and bend the rules, not bend the rules. You are bending to the rules. You have only two choices. Either you go and make your rules, or the society will decide it for you. There's no other way. It's very black and white. So all of the reason for your sick health is poor health is because you have all along your life compromised for your values, because you did not stand up for yourself. Now system says, "Thank you. That's all I wanted. I'll take control." Now you've got blood pressure issues. Now you've got mental health issues. Now you've got disease in the system. You cannot walk well. You cannot do a lot of steps. You are obese. All of that physical manifestation comes from you not listening to your soul. Internal, there's an intuition in the inner guide, the gut, which always keeps telling you what you should do. But you keep trading it off for money, for wealth, at the cost of losing your health. What a roundabout way. So once you have all of that money, but you did not listen to your soul, you did not work towards in alignment with who you are meant to be, guess what will happen? You cannot, first of all, even sustain that money, that easy come, easy go. It will go away. Or even if it stays, it's going to cause you lots of discomfort. That same energy, that same money for which you have fought your whole life. Because your agenda was not clear, your intention was not clear. What next? And the game of life is that you need to have clear consciousness. What do you want? Like I said, world claps for a clown. And to the true chosen one, they want to crucify. They want to kill them. Because they do not want rebels. They do not want intellectuals. Why do you think the world hates philosophers? Despite the fact that they know the need of a philosopher, they know the need of an artist. But nobody likes you for you being an artist, for you being a philosopher, for you being a free thinker. Because they see that, why are you waking up? Why are you telling the truth? It's so comfortable being asleep. But I don't see you comfortable being asleep. I don't see you. You're so full of hate, of deceit, of trickery. Your mind is like garbage. You need clarity, and for clarity, you need to clean up. Clean up the food that you eat, clean up the thoughts that you have, clean up your friend circle, clean up your toxic family environment. It's a whole lot of work. But is it worth it? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now. Now. That's what my channel is about. Now. I do not want to brag like I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But well, part of my existence needs me to talk about that. Because on my own, I'm a very, on my own, like if I'm not out in the external world, I'm an extremely quiet, silent, creative being. I just do things which I love: music, paint, dance, cook, breathe, breath work, exercise, paint, make cartoons. None of these things gives me money. None of my intention is intended towards money. All these things I just do to keep my inner child alive. All of these things is just for the beauty, for the love. Why should I have an intention or behind doing something? You just do something which truly comes from your heart. Why should there be an intention behind everything? Why should there be a goal oriented profit at the end? And if you are doing that, that's okay. But think of the end result. Like once you bag that money, what are you going to do with that? So, there again, at that point in time, you need to think, what am I to do with that? It's very critical, it's very important. Just don't live an unexamined life like a fool, because you're going to feel cheated by your own bullshit. That's not fun. That's not fun. Fooling around, moving around in foolishness and hate. That's what you see 99% of the people on the street. Deluded or hateful. They are not hateful on you. They are hateful because they do not have the courage to face themselves, to be who their soul called them to be. And that is the biggest failure. No matter you might be CEO of a company, if that was not your calling, why did you turn up to be? Just to get applaud from the world? If you're doing things which is truly not your calling, you might win the world and still be a big ass failure. It's not about you're a CEO and 10,000 people applaud for you and you are showing some charts. Everybody knows you're doing this just for a clown show. Everybody knows you're a clown. And forget about everyone else. It's about you. You know you are a clown because you know you're not happy being that. Do not settle for anything less than what you truly want. It's going to leave you empty, hollow, unsatisfied. Know that the material things are not going to give you satisfaction. They will give you comfort. A good house, a good bed, a good food is going to give you comfort. They are not going to satisfy you. Even you eat the best food in the world, it's not going to satisfy you at a deeper, truer level. Even your taste palettes, if you keep on overusing it, you're going to have a bland taste. Then you cannot have taste for food anymore. That is how our five senses are designed. You indulge too much into any of the sensory stuff, you're going to not fancy that thing anymore. Everything just works in moderation. So take note of that and stay authentic. Keep your soul happy. Do things that come straight from truly you, from your own inner being. And don't just let somebody else decide on what's important for you. And you might think it's too much of a difficult thing for me to decide now because I don't know. So then sit with the I don't know. Sit with that I don't know for hours, for days, for weeks. It's okay to not know, but don't just want to get rid of that I don't knownness. And so you go to somebody else and you buy their answer, and you think, okay, yeah, I think maybe they are right. However, also know, like Alan Watts says, that no matter how much amount of permutation combination you have done before arriving at the decision, you truly never have all of the answers. You truly can never say, I did 100% of my analysis. Because your analysis, once you start, it goes on like a branching tree. It's a never ending thing. You can never say, I've taken all of the permutations and combinations into consideration before I say, this is what I've decided. So in the end, you just get fed up with all this analysis paralysis and you say, fuck it, I'm just going to do this. And it might hold no logic. You might just book that ticket even though it cost you double or triple. You do say, I don't care. I just need to move out. I just need to go out of this country. I just need to go out of this continent. I just need to move out somewhere. And then be back. And then let's go think on whatever we were doing. You need a break. So you just decide. You that point in time, your logical brain is no more thinking that, oh, but it's going to give me this loss. Oh, it's too much costly. You just do what you need to do. And so is the case before any decision that you make in your life. No matter how much amount of analysis paralysis you do, that is this the right man to marry, or is that the right man to marry, or should I do this or that? It's insane amount of work. And finally you just end up saying, okay, whatever. And so is the case with a man who's trying to find a woman. He would have checked out 10 amount of women. His exes, his probable partners who he sees. But after a while, he's just going to get fed up with all of this insane analysis paralysis. And he just says, okay, let me just get on with it, because you do not want to stay in that undecisive state for too long. You just then go ahead with the decision, even though it might not mean perfection. It might not suit all of your idea of a perfect partner. For example, same thing holds for a woman too. And then you got to settle. You got to learn to compromise, because once you have made the decision, you now need to stick to that. Although there's no hard and fast rule, but you want to make things work, right? You want to make things work. So you learn to do the dance of life with the people around you, with your family, with your friends, with your partner, with your child. It's all a dance. So just take it easy. But taking it easy, just come to the center from silence. Bye.